Hello, everyone, and welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. I would like to welcome you to Craft Spot. So, today's Craft Spot on the move, but Craft Spot is also on the move. If you follow me or have followed me, you know that for the last number of months, I have done this on a Thursday afternoon. But now that we are into official ski season and I am working at Blue Mountain again as a ski instructor, my schedule is a little bit different. I have to share it with Blue Mountain. So I am moving Craft Spot to 4 p.m. on Tuesday. I know today's only Monday. I happen to have an appointment tomorrow, and so I can't do it the very first Tuesday that I was planning to do it. But generally Tuesdays will be a good day for the next few months. So I've sort of saying between January, February, and March, I will do this on Tuesdays with the odd exception, like today. So, watch the social media. I will try to post sometimes not too far in advance because it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to put the post up. I would schedule it, but then it changes, right? So life is complicated. What can I say? But here we are, 2020 for the next few months. So I've started wrong button. Wrong thing. Had the sound going, but I did want to get this up on my tablet so that I can see your comments. So if you are here, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. And Happy New Year to you, 2026. Fresh new year, full of possibilities and new things and adventures and the whole nine yards. So there is lots going on right now in the stamping and crafting world. And so I want to take just a couple minutes and tell you about two big ones, and then I will, sort of chit chat about the others as we go. Two big ones, retreats. So my in-person girls getaway weekend, which is a weekend this time. The last time it was a girls getaway retreat and no weekend because it was a weekday one, but March 26th through March 29th. It's a Thursday through Sunday, and it will be in Stayner, Ontario again, and it will be as much fun as always, I'm sure, because there are some fabulous people that have already registered. And, although the crafting is fun and the time to just, kick back and relax is awesome, it's the people. The people make it special. And we have such an awesome group. So if you have not been part of this group in the past, you should really take a look at your calendar and think about joining us because it's a tremendous group of wonderful, wonderful, caring, friendly women. And we have so much fun, including some line dancing that we did the last time. So maybe we can convince them to teach us another dance this time. And we'll have a little bit of line dancing going on over the course of the weekend as well. So that is coming up March 26th to 29th. You can find information about that on my Girls Getaway Weekend Facebook page. That's where I will always post everything. If you are on my mailing list, there will be an email going out with details in there as well. So registration for that is open now. And tomorrow, registration will open for our Midwinter Escape. That's an online retreat. There are 4 demonstrators in Canada and the United States, and we have gotten together and we have a mega, mega midwinter escape that we are planning for you. So there will be 4 suites that we feature, 4 bundles or suites that we are featuring, 16 make and take projects. There will be mystery stamping, there will be prizes, there will be lots of sharing, Facebook group where people can share and chit chat and all sorts of awesomeness and crafting fun and all the rest of it. So registration for that will open tomorrow. So watch for that as well. Okay, let's get down to the crafting area. Do some of that. There we go. Okay, look. Really quickly, and I have to redo it because it's a little bit sloppy, but Great Stamping with Connie. That is where you will find um, all the things. Okay. This is my website address, greatstampingwithconnie.com. If you go there, you can sign up to be on my mailing list. You can see all the, what's up and what's going on and all those things. And um, get all the info. Great Stamping with Connie is also how you will find me on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and all of that. So good, good information to know. Okay, so I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. I thought, oh, I have all these new stamp sets and things, and maybe I'll, play with something new. But I have been tidying up in the craft studio. And this is retired designer series paper. Floral Garden or something, I think was the name of it, but it is retired. But I had a pack of this 6x6 paper out. I was doing a few things because I was using up some retired product for it, and this was left over, and it's like, this is a great thing to do right about now because um, many of us have been cleaning up in our craft studios, right? Or tidying the areas we put, you know, things from the holidays away and all the rest of it. And so I thought this is a good time to share card making with these last little bits that are left. And this is all that is left from that package of paper. So it's like, should just use it up right now. Just do it and get her done. So thought I would show you. You can do this with any paper. Um, Super simple, makes pretty cards, and it's kind of fun to do. So you're just going to take each piece of designer series paper and check out the size. And if it's not quite a nice even size, you can trim it up a little bit. So this is just a little bit over 2 1/4. So you know what? I'm just going to make it 1 1/4 because then it's a nice measurement. And this is just a little bit over 3. So I'm going to make it 3. And we're just going to get rid of these scraps. Okay, so we have 2 1/4 by 3. So then what we want to do, and I clearly need my bigger trimmer for this because that's a full sheet of cardstock. Uh, this is Melon Mambo, by the way, in case you're wondering what that is, because in here we have Melon Mambo and Shaded Spruce and Night of Navy and Soft Sea Foam. And so those were kind of the colors that the Melon Mambo and Soft Sea Foam are what I picked out to use for this. So going to come in here and 2 1/4 by 3. So then I'm going to go to 3 1/4 with this piece because then that's my biggest piece. So then I can cut this smaller as I go into smaller pieces. But 3 by 2 1/2. Did I do that right? Yes, I did make it 3 1/4. Okay, so it's 3 1/4. We're okay so far. And then this is just going to go right onto there. Okay, so I'm just going to measure all of these and cut layers for them. So what is this one? This is 1 1/2 by 2. And this one, oh, neither of these are the same. Maybe they are all different. I'm not sure. So 1 1/2 by 2. So I need 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. I'm just adding standard 1/4 inch borders. Hello, Kathy. Welcome. Happy New Year to you. Okay, this piece is 1 1/2 by 2. So 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. Now, this is also a great way to use up cardstock scraps, but because I was doing this on a video, I thought, you know what, let's just grab a whole piece of cardstock because then I won't need to be messing around with my folder and trying to find a piece that's big enough and all the rest of it. So you can be more efficient with your cardstock than I am being, but for the sake of simplicity and getting this going, I've done it this way. So, okay, so we need this to be 2 by 1 3/4. Okay, 1 3/4. 2, that one, and then this one is 1.5 by 1 3/4. 1.5. So 2 by 1 3/4, and this is not going to be large enough. Oh, and I have another piece anyway. So, how big is this? Let's measure this one. So this needs to be 2.5. Okay, I'm just going to take a 2.5-inch strip off of here for this. Then I'm going to have to go back and measure those things because now I have 8 million numbers floating around in my brain. I don't remember what exactly I needed. And now I've lost that bigger piece again. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is 1.5 by 1 3/4. So I need 2 and 1 3/4. We go. Math measurements are so, you know what? Math can be hard, yes, especially when you're trying to get these numbers and put them in your head and keep them, remember them and all that. Which is partly why I'm just doing nice, easy 1/4-inch borders. Keep it simple. Where did that other piece go? Here's it's hiding on me. Okay, this one needs to get trimmed. So it's a little more than 1 3/4. So we're just going to trim it down. I'm just going to take it off of this side that so I'm not cutting all that pretty pink flower off. And this is 2 1/4. Okay, so 2.5 and 2.5 by 2. Okay, that won't fit. This is 2.5, I think. Yes, 2.5 by 2. There we go. So there are all of our pieces, and we have a mat layer for them. So now we just need to put them all together. This is the easy part, right? It either fits or it doesn't fit. You've got it going on. So I mentioned there was a whole bunch of other things going on this week in the stamping world. Starting tomorrow, January the 6th, the new January to April mini catalog will go live. There are new online exclusive products that are going live. There are new kits, and I couldn't quite remember whether there was 2 new ones or 3 new ones coming. But there's at least 2 new kits because Stampin' Up! Has committed to put out 2 new kits every month. But for some reason, I think there might be a 3rd one this month. And usually, not always, but usually what that means is 2 of the kits coordinate. So there might be some cards and there might be some 3D projects in a different kit, but they coordinate with each other. And of course, I could be completely wrong on those. Oh, here's another thought. You could always do these, you could flip some over because it's designer series paper. Your colors are going to go together. I have kind of missed that window in that I've put this on here. So I think for these cards, we're going to use all the same pattern. But there's a good idea, okay? This is to inspire you. And so, you can do these lots of different ways. There's obviously no right or wrong. And you can do different color borders, and you can do different size borders. So whatever you like. Anyway, these are all going to be the flower side up. Okay, back to so kits, new kits. There are what else? I think those are there is a new product of the month. Yes, one more new product thing. So there is a new product of the month coming. So you will absolutely want to watch for that because we love product of the month, right? That beautiful blue designer series paper from December. If you did not get that, if there is still some available, if you place a qualifying order in January, which for Canada is $100, you may select from the January or December product of the month if they are both still available. All those products are exclusive and only available while supplies last. But if they're there, you can choose. Okay, standard card base here. And I am just going to fold this. This, as I mentioned earlier, is soft sea foam. There we go. And I have enough to make 2 cards. So I'm gonna fold, I did both of these, fold those. Okay. And then the other exciting news for tomorrow is that bonus days start. So again, in Canada, for every $60 that you spend on anything you like, you will get a $6 discount starting, I believe, starting in March. So once you can redeem them. So bonus days you earn from January until the beginning of February. And then I believe the month of March, you can redeem them. So you get $6 discount on whatever you purchase. Or you can, you can have multiples. So you might get a $12 discount or an $18 discount or, on and on and on. Who knows? So what you do once you have all your pages ready or your pieces is you just lay them out on your card, however you like. What sort of a design would you like? This is very similar. Maybe I should try and do something a little bit different. Cascade them, maybe. Oh yeah, okay, that might work. Eh? So there we go. And then I have some sentiment pieces. So we need to, and you would just pop your sentiment on somewhere. We might want to add a little something under our sentiment. I didn't cut. This is a die, a new die. This is from the Lovely Arrangements dies. Okay, so this is one of the bundles that will go live tomorrow, and it has this awesome long oval sentiment piece. I could get out my cut and emboss machine and might cut a pink frame to just go around that just because I think that might look good. But let's start with a little bit of stamping. I am going to make birthday cards today because don't we always need birthday cards this time of year? Oh my goodness, yes. So I am using the Beautiful Butterflies stamp set because it has this lovely happy birthday. I've just thrown around on my workspace here. But it will fit very nicely into this kind of a shape. So I grabbed it. It's a really nice, just a really very generic font, generic letters. Perfect for everyone. A little bit of stuff on there. Okay, and then I have some Melon Mambo ink. It's going to come in here. This, and I think maybe I'll just do these both the same while I'm at it. We go. Happy birthday. Actually, I really like the Melon Mambo ink on the soft seafoam cardstock. That kind of works. Okay. So what do we think? Do we think we need a pink something or other behind that? Hey Barb, welcome. Happy New Year to you. Okay. And I am just going to give this a bit of a scrub here so I don't get bright pink ink anywhere that I don't want it. And I think I'm gonna grab my cut and emboss machine because it's okay. And we're gonna pop it up on dimensionals, of course, but we might want a little pink border under it. We will see. So come in here with, should I stick these down before I before I start doing 8 million other things and move them all around? The other thing you could do is you could put another layer of cardstock in there. I did think about that, and then I sort of decided not to. So as I say, this is the inspiration, right? This is the starting point. This is just to get you sort of thinking about the possibilities. There's so many little changes that you can make, which would change up the look of your card quite a bit, actually. So there's lots you can do. I think I need this plate a little bit closer, don't I? Oop. On there. I could use the washi tape sitting right there, but we're just going to drop this down, push it in, and hopefully get it going. There we go. Run it through. Maybe I will do 2 while I'm here, depending where you put your sentiment on your card. You might not need this layer, but since we're here, we will just get it ready, and then if we want it, we have it. Oh, come on, baby. Can do it. It's a little bit awkward on the wind, so I'm just going to go this way. There we go. Okay. So there's 2 more pieces of that shape in Melon Mambo. Okay, I'm gonna bring these back in, and let's put some of this stuff down, shall we? Put this one near the top. Kind of eyeball a bit of a nice border there. This one here. And we'll put this one right over some of the join area. There. That works. And then, so these are exactly the same size. So obviously it's not a full layer, but we could do this. Put it there. Just kind of set it off a little bit. You could cut this in half and do, it would end up looking kind of like that. It's actually kind of a nice look, isn't it? Shall we try that? Let's do that. Okay, I am gonna, you can cut this with your paper snicks. I'm not good at cutting at all straight when it's this long. Not that it's that long, it's just longer than I feel really confident with. I'll use the little trimmer guy. Now this, I think I want to use some liquid glue because that's fairly narrow. So I'm not sure it's wide enough for tape runner. So, okay, liquid glue. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue right on this edge and right on. So this is the top. This is the, I'll say the good side of this piece of Melon Mambo cardstock. I think that's a lot of glue. Might need to wipe a little bit of that off. This liquid has adhesive stuff you want to be really stingy with because a little goes a very long way with it. And it will ooze out, so we don't really want that happening. Then I'm just going to come in with this here, and I'm putting this right over top. Like that. And come over here. Just glue there. Put this right there. So I'm just sort of making it even, top and bottom. There we go. I think that kind of works, doesn't it? You love it. Okay, I'm not entirely positive. I missed your comment when it happened. Hopefully this. Maybe from when I was demonstrating it, eh? Hopefully that's what you love, Barb. Anyway, we're going to go with that. And then we are going to come in with some dimensionals. I'm going to use 3 dimensionals on this because it is a little bit long and I don't want it to sag in the middle. So we'll put a dimensional in the middle and that'll just keep it nicely supported. There we go. And boom. Yes, I'm gonna leave it for now. And we will bling it up when we have them together. A new technique, you learn something new. Oh, that is awesome. Well, it's going to be a good year. When you learn something new, it's a good day, right? So there we go. Excellent. I'm glad I'm happy I could share something that you haven't seen before. So that's awesome. That's why we share. That's why we do what we do, right? Because sharing these, oh, a bow and bling. Oh, Kathy, yes. I will see what I have in the bow department. I'm just going to sort of set this one down because I don't know how far up or down I want it until I get this one sort of ready to go. So let's not press it down just yet. What do you think? Because I did leave a fairly large border at the top, so this one should probably come up a little bit. Yeah, I think that works. Smack. You cut the punches in half a lot to frame. Yes, it's I do that with punches as well. But you can do it with die cuts or punches or anything just to create a little bit of a frame because you're using the same shape, the same size, the same thing. You can't just, it's not a layered one. Okay, let me grab some bling and oh, wait. Where'd the sentiment go? There should be another happy birthday somewhere. Oh, goodness. Okay, I do have more pieces die cut if we can't find it, but I did too. I know I did too. Is one on the floor? That's usually where they go. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. It's all good. So what do we think for this one? Do we want to do something a little bit different with this one? Just to, maybe just to show a little bit more pink, but just on the one side. Just for something different. Okay, let's do that. And so for this one now, because I'm going to have some out there, I don't want to go too close to that edge with my glue because I don't want I don't want it sticking out. And then I'm just going to come in here with this right about there. I'm just going to give that a moment to dry slightly while I grab some ribbon or twine. Oh, that I moved. Oh, right. It's much closer to my workstation because so I need to go through this to see. It's a little bit of an overflowing bin, and this is only one of them. See what I have and what should be removed and all that sort of stuff. Maybe some fine. Whoop, hello. What a twine bow. Don't know about that. Maybe the blanc. What else do we have in here? We have linen thread goes with everything. Very generic. One of these bows sitting here. And I have a piece of, oh, I don't know that that's long enough to tie a bow, but I don't think we want old olive or early espresso, do we? It's not quite right. Okay. What did I throw on the floor? I don't think it was anything I needed. It was different of ribbon. A lot of dies. They nest. Yes, nesting dies. Don't you love nesting dies? They are awesome. But not all dies have a nest. This die has a little bit of a nest, but it's very narrow piece. Now you could layer that into this and it would look lovely, but my happy birthday sentiment would not have fit. Sorry, oops, did I even have that in the camera? So this die has, so this is lovely arrangements, and it does have this die and this die. So there are two, and you could do a narrow sentiment in there and layer it onto this. And I think that would look lovely, but maybe we'll play with that next time. What do we think? So we have black and gold, or we have gold. This bow is too large, I think, but I could retie it, couldn't I? Should put this sentiment on. I am all over the map. Yes, of course I lose items too, right? Everybody does does all sorts of things. Oh, your pick tool is lost, like lost. Yes. How many bone folders do we all own? Because they tend, like, it's flat and it's beige and yeah. I have many of them in many places. But you lose your dimensionals, right? We lose those on a regular basis, it seems. Is this not like it's quite straight? Let me think right about there. I think that works. Okay. Is this long enough to tie a bow with? It might be, and it would be a small bow then, so that would work. I'm gonna ask you, Kathy, what you think on this bow thing, because it was your idea. And it was a great idea, but I'm still gonna ask you. Yes, there we go. Yeah. This was plenty long for a bow. Lots and lots of ribbon, because I don't think I want a really big bow for this. It seems to overwhelm with the flowers. Flowers are a little bit of a busy pattern. I don't think I want a big bow. And that was sort of why I was thinking maybe a linen thread bow. Would this one work? Up to 4. Yeah. This might work. Or maybe just linen thread. Maybe we'll just try a linen thread bow plunked onto the end of the sentiment piece. See? We'll just tie a few so you can test my bow making on camera. There we go. Oh, I hear someone. Actually, that's not too bad. I kind of like it's sort of subtle, but adds a little bit of texture. What do we think about this gold one? Can you see the gold one? Do we like that gold one? Should I trim it up a little bit? It's got a big long tail on it right now, but and here's the linen thread. I hear trouble coming in the version of small forelegs. Hello, Felix. Yes, Mom's busy. It's not dinner time yet. They've started to come quite early to tell me that I need to be thinking about getting them their dinner. And it's like, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. You don't need to eat just yet. And they're like, oh, but I'm starving. Oh, look, here he comes. Hello, Felix. Yes, I know you want attention. We're trying to decide on bows. What do you think? Yeah, you like bows, don't you? Okay, you. Time to go. Come on. You need to go. I know there's stuff on your chair, but okay, can we see the difference here? Oh, look, it's back. So here's the linen bow, linen thread. That one's nice too. And here is the it's got gold in it. I didn't get that very straight, did I? Hmm. Any thoughts? You like linen thread, but hate to, oh, you don't like to tie with it. You know what? I find the linen thread easier to tie with than this one. This one has this metallic thread in it. I find it a little slippery. Sorry. Felix is just like looking for the love. So maybe we'll do, what do you think? Is this a little bit big and heavy? I feel like this is just a little not quite right. We're gonna get rid of him. And so we'll do one with a linen bow and one with this other thread. And then we don't have to make a decision about which one to use. I like that. Okay, let's just snip that off. That's not very even, but that's okay. We can shorten this guy a little bit. Long enough. Okay, so one for there and one for there. All right, we'll do this. There, all this stuff kind of out of the way. Well, and now glue dots, as you know, is my adhesive of choice for attaching bows. But when it's this skinny little threads, you want to sort of roll the glue dot up a little bit to make it a little bit smaller so that you don't have a lot of sticky stuff sticking out bigger than your knot. So just use my fingernail and just kind of roll it up a little bit. There we go. Yes. Great suggestion, Kathy. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. But we still need bling, right? Of course, you must have bling. We think there's some sparkly bling. There's only 4 of those. That won't work for, well, not for both cards. Not that we have to use the same thing on both cards anyway. What else do we have here that will coordinate? Oh, well, we just have plain gold. Gold goes with everything. Not loving that one as much as the other, I don't think. What else do we have in here? White. Hmm. Not not sure about that. Oh, we have some pretty blue flowers, but they're not quite the right blues. It's a secret C. Here's some pinks, lots of pinks in here. Strawberry slush and pretty in pink, but the strawberry slush is fairly dark. It would probably, ooh, those are kind of nice, aren't they? But these iridescent guys, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now we're getting close here. Ooh, look at those. Ooh, yeah. I know they don't show well on camera, do they? But these are the holographic resin dots, and they look greenish, exactly like this card base. So what do we think? The green tone or the pink tone? Or do we have to do one of each because we just can't make a decision? Ah, yes. That's the winner. These holographic, I think, maybe. Is that what I was? I need to look at the screen because there's a bit of a delay in the iridescent. Okay, yes, that's what I thought people were suggesting. Okay, we're gonna go with those because yes, they do kind of make it all come together and pop. Okay, let's add some of these. Whoop, let's grab it. Not on the paper. Do, 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 do. We're going to spread those around. And maybe we'll put these closer together. Just, again, just to be different, right? Do we want to go 3 different sizes on this one? Could do that too. Oh, the possibilities, they are endless. Okay. Dresses the card up for a night on the town. Yeah, my cards have a better social life than me sometimes, I think, eh? Look at those. There we go. Look at that. Can you see those? Little bit of shine and again, hard to see on camera, I know, but yeah, those excellent suggestions, ladies. This yes, they work. They work. Yes. And we will send them out for a night on the town and ask them to report back tomorrow. Anyway, okay. There we go. So, let me just come back here. So yes, lots of things starting tomorrow. So watch for all those wonderful things. New products available, new um, product of the month, and bonus days. So, and this is on the bonus days coupons. Those are, you can use those on top of your Stampin' Rewards. So, come March, oh my goodness, we'll just be piling on the discounts, which we like, right? We all like discounts. Anyway, there's your cards for today. And this is, I mean, I use 3 squares for each of these because I had 6 little pieces of paper left. You can do 2 pieces, you can do 4 pieces, you can do um, more strips, or, like I say, this is just, it's whatever you have left, whatever little bits you have left. Add some borders and then just sit. And if you have a whole bunch, you can do all sorts of mix and match and sit and play. And it's a great way to use up the last little bits of that beautiful designer series paper that we have. It was really tough cutting into it, but once you've cut into it, you want to use every last scrap so you can enjoy it all. Alrighty. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you like these cards and give them a try with some of your scraps. And I'd love to have you share that on my Facebook page. So have an awesome week. I am back on Friday morning, a new one. Connie's Craft Along. If you are on my mailing list, you should have gotten some measurements. If you want to craft along with me, you can prep the pieces. And these cards in the craft along, it'd be a little bit of mix and match. We're starting easy though. The one for this week, it's not a difficult card, and it actually, again, is a great way to use up some of your smaller pieces of designer series paper. So join me on Friday morning at 9:30 and we'll craft together again. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome week. Bye for now.